Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is my channel about cross stitch. And it is Friday, January, is it the 7th? 6th or 7th? Wait, let's see. Seventh. Yeah. I have been trying to upload a whip parade. It is not going well. I have been trying since Monday. I don't know if it's an issue with the file or what. I am giving it one final go. If this video, hopefully this video will load. If this video is up before the whip parade, I will most likely film the whip parade and put it into 2 parts. I'm kind of wondering if because it's so large, I don't know. It was like an hour and 20 some minutes. And I know I've uploaded videos that size before, but yeah, I don't know. So hopefully that will be coming because I have a lot of whips and I'd really like to talk to you guys about them and, you know, show them to you and hopefully maybe enable somebody, because isn't that why we're all in Flosstube, is to enable people and be enabled? Like, please enable me. So I have a finish, yay, my first finish of 2022, and I have some haul, I have a few whips, and then I'm just going to talk about my January plans. I know I've talked about them a little bit, but I'm going to go a little bit more in depth now what I'm going to be doing. And I might even talk about them as I talk about the projects. I'm not sure yet. So let's start with my finish. And it's even an FFO. If you don't know what an FFO is, it's a fully finished object. And it is this here. So Kitchen is the Witch's Lab. This is by the Primitive Hair. And this is a free pattern that you can get on her blog. Now, I did take out a few elements. There was like supposed to be a black star here, and I decided I didn't want that. And I also decided I didn't want the border. So, and this is hanging in my kitchen. And it's on a sticky board, and I unfortunately didn't have any batting, so I just actually have a piece of fleece behind this, just to like give it a little bit of cushioning. And then I just hot glued this, like, I don't know, whatever this is, like trim along the edge. Now, I probably could have cut this a little smaller, but I do like the size of it. So, and this is my first time doing a flat finish, so it is not perfect. I definitely learned a few things. I also did this like super quickly while my son was eating dinner before we left last night, because I'm like, I want this done. I didn't want it to like sit and languish. So I am pretty happy with this. This will be considered my small finish for the month. And that was a project that I started last month for my 28th birthday starts. All right, so what have I been working on? Let me pull out my notebook here. I feel like my phone is maybe sliding. We'll see. So what have I worked on? I haven't worked on a ton. I've been trying to keep it to like just a few different projects. Let me try scooting. I have my phone like sitting up on top of a tub. And yes, we have blankets over the window because our windows are super drafty, and we can't do plastic because my cat loves plastic and she would probably just eat it, so we don't even bother. All right, so this would actually probably be part of haul, but I bought my first scroll frame, and so far I really like it. And on it I have Aphrodite Mermaid by Mirabilia, and I put in one nap time. my nap, so when I say a nap time, my kids' naps are anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, depending on how long it takes them to fall asleep. So I don't know how long I had on this, but I think I took a before picture, so I will put that up wherever. But I mostly just put in some like of this like shimmery blue cry neck and worked on filling this here in. So that was what I was working on one day this weekend. And I'll probably pull this out again next week. I think I'm gonna try and work on it one nap time a week. And the squirrel frame is just one from Michael's. So I don't know why. I don't even like notice it tipping until I like look up and I'm like, oh, it's tipped over. Okay, and then I worked on my cereal sal by Fourth Circle Studio. Oh, and the mermaid is on, I believe, 16 count fabric that I dyed myself. As usual for this one, I will definitely put a picture of what it's supposed to look like. Because I don't have a printout. I only print out the little squares. So this is on a 16 or 18 count fabric I dyed, and I am officially caught up, or well, what my definition of caught up is going to be. So since you last seen this, I finished off Holmes Castle and the, what is it, D'Angelo DNA strand. So this Sunday, the next part is coming out, and that's going to be in this square here. So my plan is when it comes out, I will do this, and then if I have any extra stitching time during that nap, I will come up and I will outline these. So that's how I'm going to continue to work on this, is if I have any, depending on how, you know, much I finish, if there's any extra time within that nap time, I will go in and I will either finish up here, or if during that nap time I do manage to finish this up, I will start doing, there's 4 squares I think down here. There's 3 or 4 squares down here. So then I'll start, you know, working on whatever the next square is to get that outlined for the release. So I am very happy. This took me a minute. The Holmes Castle, I don't know, that was a hard stitch for me. Like, it just took forever. So, but the DNA strand went like super quick. So I'm very excited to be caught up on that. The next release is supposed to be Sunday, but I did see that the creator was having some personal issues, and so my heart goes out to her. She did say what those personal issues were, but I don't know if I should say on camera. So my heart goes out to her. I know she's having a really rough time. So I don't know if it'll be coming out. And if it's not, you know what? It's not the end of the world. It's just a stitch along. You know what? It's not that big of a deal. She needs to just take care of her. So that is Cereal Sal. And then, oh, I forgot to do my new start. So for my new start for January, I started, oh my god, all my floss like just fell out. So 1 second as I try to clean this up so it doesn't make too big of a mess. I don't know about whatever. And that was Fox the Red by Nimio, I think. And I got this pattern from Stitchville, and I needed to make a working copy as I am struggling hard on this one. So I started this on the 1st, which was what, Saturday? And I am doing it on an even weave, a blue even weave. I forget what count it is. I got it from Hobby Lobby. So at first I started it 1/1, and I was like, okay, I decided that I didn't really like that. I mean, it would have been pretty easy to do, but I don't know. The pattern said to do it over 2, so I was like, okay, fine, whatever, I'll do it over 2. So I got some stitches in, and then I realized I had to frog some stitches because I miscounted. I'm not super used to counting on even weave, so I don't like to travel like this because I always miscount. I am missing a floss though for it. I need to get a whisper white for the tail, so. But this is where I'm at. Not the most amazing start, but not the worst start either. I think my goal for that one is to finish it by the end of the year. We'll see what happens, but it'd be really nice to take my new year, new start and actually finish it in the year. No, Loof. Alright, and then I have been making a ton of progress on Selkie. If you have been here a while, you have seen her. You know I love her. So this is Selkie by the Primitive Hair. And she is my focus piece for this month. If I can finish her, amazing. I don't know if that'll be possible, but I am going to try. I think that Q-Snap was also a new purchase. It's not a Q-Snap brand, it's just one from, I think, Hobby Lobby. But it works. I'm still trying to decide how I like Q-Snaps. I always stitch with a hoop. So, but then I got this hoop, also from Hobby Lobby. And I really want to find a bigger one. I really like this. So if you haven't seen these before, it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know. I really like it, and I really want a bigger one. So I'm still frogging. I haven't gotten around to finish frogging that bit. It's taking a little longer than I thought it would. So anyways, just kind of hide that. And this is where I am at. So I finished off, or I started filling in the tail. We got an arm, we got some seaweed. I think I have all the seaweed in. Yeah, I have all the seaweed in. So also I know some of these are going to be frogged. I don't know if I think the seal was finished last time. And then I finished filling in this black underneath. So she is coming along and I am very excited. She has come out most days. I try to work on her 1 nap a day unless I decide, like yesterday, Liffy, get off my magazines. Sorry, he's on part of my haul and I don't want him to wreck them. So I spent yesterday working on this. Like, this took 2 naps to finish, but I knew I was super close and I'd be able to get it finished. And because I'm filming, she probably won't come out today because I need to do one of my WhipGo projects. This weekend though, she should come out and hopefully we'll make really good progress. So there's that. And then I have decided that on the 5th of every month, I am going to work on my Long Dog Sampler's Dilemma. I would love to finish a page, if not 2 pages, or beyond like the 2nd page by the end of the year. So I worked on this and I made really good progress. I did work on it for both my nap times and I made some pretty good progress. I am super excited to actually be able to get in to fill this in, but I have decided that I am going to do this up here, this, and I think this outline down here, which which it's kind of hard to tell, but these are like little crabbies. And then I will do this. I'm not going to do this because this goes into, this is page 2, and I want to just be on page 2 to do that, but there will be like a small border that'll frame that. So once this is framed, I will do the inside. And when I get to that point, I will show you what I plan on putting in there, because I think I know, but I'm not 100% sure. So, but this is where I got to. So I started in on like the round border here. I finished off the elephants. Oh my gosh, look at the elephants. They're so stinking cute. I love them so much. I had so much fun stitching them. And oh my gosh, they're so cute. So I got this top border done. Some of this does go into page 2, but you know, it's like that gray like area that's like overlapped, so I just started that. And then I started working down this border here. So what I'm doing is I'm like throwing a strand in here, doing a strand up here, down here, and you get the idea. Because I hate doing borders like this, so I figure if I just do like alternate strands. Did that like tilt again? I'm sorry if this is like super tilty. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I am super stoked and I cannot wait to pull this out again. I do not think, darn it, no, it's not gonna come out again this month, but February 5th they'll come out for sure, because I am having a lot of fun with that one. And this is on a, I believe, I can't tell if it's 18 or 16 count. I'm thinking 18 count. Aida, and I am doing it all in variegated DMCs. All right, and then, which one do I want to show you first? I'll show you the parrot first. So then I have been alternating between Captain Claw and Freebie Harmony. And, oh, I suppose I should show you what Freebie Harmony looks like in case you haven't seen it. This is a Heaven and Earth Designs. And I am super excited. I just got myself a Android tablet. Yes. I got a Samsung Lite. And I just got Pattern Keeper, and I have this uploaded into Pattern Keeper, and I did like a strand last night, and oh my god, it went so quick. I love it. So this is Freebie Harmony. This is a free pattern on Heaven and Earth's website. That's the name of the artist. So there's all the information. And it is going to be 520 or 300 by 520. And this is where I'm at. This is on my WhipGo. And for WhipGo, my goal is to finish a page by the end of the month. It will be difficult, but I think it's doable. So this row here is the end of the page. So that's cool. So I don't have a ton. And like over here should go pretty quickly, as it's just a lot of like just a couple colors per. And this row here is all like, I think just 2 colors. So this should go really quick, and hopefully this will go too. Over here is a little more confetti dense as we're getting down to his eye. So yeah. Hopefully I can meet my WhipGo goal on this. It would make me so happy, because I started this back in June or July of last year. So I'd really like to make some, you know, decent progress. Plus I've told myself that once I finish a page on both my current HAEDs, I can start a new HAED. So, because I have a lot of HAEDs I want to start, but I think to keep me like semi-sane, what I'm going to do is, in order to start a new HAED, I have to finish a page on a HAED. So if I start another HAED after I finish the pages on these two, I have to finish a page on that HAID before I can start another one. That way I don't have like a ton of HAIDs with just like, you know, 100 or 200 stitches in them. And then this is the last thing I've been working on, and if you've been here before, you know it, and it is Captain Claw by Jeff Haney. Heaven and Earth. Artwork is by Jeff Haney. And my whip goal is 5 nap times. I do alternate at night though between this and the parrot, as I'd really love to get a page finish on this month as well. And this one I am doing on 28 count, and I am doing 10 stitch. And this is where I'm at. So this block down here would be the finish of the page. So I have a bit to do, and it's getting super confetti heavy in here, so we'll see. But I'm super excited now because you can see the feathers from his hat. See? You see the feathers? I am so excited. So I think it's like these here. Like, yes, I'm actually like starting to get into something. So I'm super excited about that. And it was really just when I like filled in this row that it became noticeable. So I'm very excited now. If I get a chance and I don't end up filming a whip parade today, this is my nap time project, because I need five naps on top of whatever, you know, I work on this at night. This one is not in Pattern Keeper. I will work on getting it in Pattern Keeper, but I think I want to finish the first page first, because this otherwise is going to be really hard for me to input what I've already done into Pattern Keeper. Parrot's easy, but like I struggle to see these stitches. All right, so. And so I am only doing what I have worked on January 1st, because from January 1st on, because hopefully my whip parade will upload. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't, but I honestly don't know what I worked on the 2 weeks prior to this. So I'm just making my life easy and just doing this week. All right, I'm gonna do plans quick and then haul. So I have my January goals written down here, and it is 1 page on the parrot, 1 page Captain Claw, finish Selkie. I don't know if I'll be able to finish her, but I am going to try. Finish a small. I finished a small. I need to I am caught up on the serial Sal. I have to remain caught up though. And I have like 2 stitch alongs that are like, one just finished this month and the other one is from 2020, and I want to do just like a frame for each month to try and get those done. Don't know if I'll get them done this year, but you know, we'll try. And then my whip go board. I'm going to show you. I know I kind of showed you it before. I'll show you again. It's kind of hard to read. But, so this month, 2 and 16 were called. 2 is to finish 1 page on parrot, which is why that's one of my goals. And then the second one was the 5 naps on Captain Claw. So those will be worked on. And then one of them I did end up changing, depending on if my whip parade gets uploaded or not. I did decide to UFO a project, and I did have that project on WhipGo, So I did change that. It's a Tiny Modernist unicorn tapestry. I decided I just didn't want to stitch it. I don't like stitching it. So I put that I would do 3 naps on any Tiny Modernist pattern, whatever I'm feeling that day, because I have 4, I think, going at the moment. Yeah, I think I have 4 Tiny Modernist patterns going at the moment. But then I have a few Miras and all that. I am doing some challenges for Full Coverage Fanatics, and for it's a Haid Stitch Along group. Oh, for the Haid Stitch Along group, they're doing 100 days of Haid, or Heaven and Earth. So I am alternating my days on Parrot or Freebie Harmony and on Captain Claw. So hopefully I get like 100 days consecutively between those two. That'd be awesome. It's a really, I like it because it's a really good goal to reach for, to make me like not miss a night or whatever. So, and for that you can do either 100 stitches or 15 minutes. And so there's like some challenges in Full Coverage Fanatics. I forget. So I forget which group this is in, but there is a planetary, like where you stitch. Okay, yeah, this totally fell. I think it's because my cat's on the couch now. Sorry about that. Where you stitch through the planets in the year. I decided to throw Aurora Cabin on there by Dimensions. That should be coming out this month, as I need to put in about 300 stitches in it for one of the, I think it's Full Coverage Fanatics. They're doing stitching through the ages, and you can either count, you can just put in time, whatever. So I'm going to try to put in 300 stitches into Aurora Cabin, as I don't have a lot of progress on that, and I'd really like to. Yeah, Eras in History. And then I have other ones, but I'm going to wait till the 100 days is up, and then I'm going to focus on like counting for those. And then if after all of that I have time, 24 hours of cross stitch does a monthly acrostic, and for this month it is Find Your Calm. And so what you do is you take the letter and you find a project that you're working on that either has, you know, an image that starts with that letter, the designer, or the pattern name, whatever. So if I have time, some of these will get worked on, and I'll tell you, you know, if I work on them, what they were for. So, and those will all, my goal is just 1 nap, but just to get some work on, you know, various projects. Haul. I went to Half Price Books. I don't know if you have one. I don't know where all they're located. I sometimes find some good like cross-stitching books, or in this case, magazines. And I got all of these older magazines from the 80s and 90s. I paid $8 a bundle, and I think there's 3 or 4 bundles. And there's some really good patterns in here. I know some people don't like stitching older patterns, but some of them I really like. So I'm trying to figure out how I can like actually start stitching some of these. And I mean, there's some magazines in here where I have no desire to stitch anything from them, and that's completely fine. But there's like the Woman's Circle counted cross stitch. There's Cross Stitch and Country Crafts. For the Love of Cross Stitch. So there's, you know, a good variety. And like I said, I don't mind stitching vintage patterns. I do have one started at the moment. So yeah, oh, like I was saying, my thought is I want to do Mania this year. I'm kind of thinking I might do my Mania using these. I know it's a ways off, so I got some time to think on it. But I think it could be kind of fun, like just picking a bunch of patterns from all of these magazines. Just show you a couple of the covers here. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I mean, I wouldn't stitch this, but I mean, that's cute, right? I know. Let's see if I can find. I thought there was one that had a cover of something I would stitch. Okay, her. I don't hate her. She's a really cute, like, fall pattern. I'd maybe stitch her. Oh, this one. I love this one. I seen this and I was like, oh my god, it's so cute. Like, how adorable is that? There's even some like Christmas ones. Like, I kind of dig that Santa. There was some that had like sets. And there was like some sets of Santas. And I kind of want to stitch them. Like, a lot. So, see if I can find a few more here. Maybe some of the Santas. Oh, this one's cute. I already looked through these, but I mean, come on. You know, you look through them and you're gonna find, you'll find more. That's a cute Santa. I swear I've seen somebody stitch this. I don't know who it is, but I swear I've seen somebody who stitched that. And like a lot of these, like, it doesn't really matter what season it is. I swear they just put Christmas in all of them. I don't know why, but there's like these counted cross stitch ones. I do not like these magazines. Is it these ones that I didn't like? I think so. Like, there was one set that I bought and I'm like, yeah, I don't dig these. I think it was like just the way the patterns were set up or something. I'm trying to see if I can find the one with like the Santas, or if they were just, I know I had a duplicate of one too. I'm not sure which one, but there was a duplicate. Okay, so there may be, he may not be on the cover. He may just be like an inside one. So yeah, I got these on, I think, Christmas Eve. I went out for a little bit by myself and I picked these up. So yeah, a lot of fun. And then I needed a floss and I didn't want to go all the way to Stitchville, so I just placed an order on 123 Stitch. Oh, I got these at Hobby Lobby too. How pretty are these? I love them. But anyways, back to 123 Stitch. And I ordered my first Mill Hill. I have never done a Mill Hill, so I decided to order one. So I got this one, Tree of Life. No plans to start it, but I'm excited to have one in my stash, so when I am ready to start something, I have this. And then I ordered Good Souls Moon by Riolas. And this is a kit, so it has, you know, all the flosses and stuff. I was looking at these other ones and I'm like, oh my gosh, these guys are so cute. I also dig these, but I love these. So now I really want to start this so I can stitch the other two. And this one says, I weave sweet dreams. How stinking cute. I am super excited to start this, but again, I am in no start January. Oh, sorry. I have a feeling February is going to be start all the things. And then I ordered Cleopatra, Queen of the Nile by Bella Filipina. I have been watching NBC Stitcher start her and work on her, and oh my god, she is just stunning. I don't know what I'm going to do about fabric. We will see. I may just dye something, but I don't know. So she's not going to get started for a minute, but I've been really wanting her, and I'm happy to have her in my stash. So when I am ready to start her, I have her. Oh, okay. I think that is everything. I'm pretty sure this is all my haul. And I mean, I showed you some as we went. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff. But yeah, I think that is everything. So I will hopefully see you all next week. Hopefully I have no issues uploading this. And yeah, I'll see you all next week. Have a good one. Bye.